Greetings, my name is Dumisile Simanga. I am the Director of Operations for AfriTech Valley, specifically heading the Department of Monitoring and Evaluation. There's honestly a delayed conversation in South Africa, trailed by a different approach of activities to bridge the gap between developed and underdeveloped countries in terms of technology. And here we are as AfriTech Valley bridging that gap. So what we are doing, AfriTech Valley is basically a replica of Silicon Valley that is centered in Cape Town. We are an ecosystem that incubates startups and also brings in startup companies to the ecosystem. What we do is provide first class technology by ensuring that this technology is suited for our everyday lives. So, we are a center that helps entrepreneurs with starting up their businesses in the technology industry. What we do is offer services such as mentoring, your evaluation, and all of those services. Our services come in different packages, obviously for different clients. Our aim is to be able to build an ecosystem where we put or we incubate the most top technology companies. If we can imagine how South Africa can be, if we can bring Google right in South Africa, we bring your companies of HP, your Dell, and everything. This is what we are aiming at doing and ensuring that South Africa takes the lead in terms of being first class in technology. So, what do we do exactly as AfriTech Valley? So, we are an ecosystem, as I've already said, which incubates startup businesses and startup entrepreneurs, as well as we help build companies that are already existing. So if you need services which are pertaining to technology, services that are tailored in technology, or simply mentoring in technology, this is what we are doing. We are basically creating an attraction for technology and making it the most efficient industry in South Africa. How are we doing this? AfriTech Valley is going to be based in the richest square mile in South Africa, which is Sandton. There is no doubt that Sandton is honestly an attraction in its own. It is known as the most richest square mile in terms of businesses, and financially it's doing exquisitely well. Hence, we are centering AfriTech Valley there. So, ladies and gentlemen, please keep an eye out for AfriTech Valley as we are about to take the world with a storm. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kopano Litule, and I am the co-CEO of AfriTech. Today, I will be taking you through the human resource process. As we all know that the human resource is the most vital department in all organizations, as it deals with recruiting the rightful people for the company. To begin with, how many people we are going to need for our company to function well and make sure that the work and the business run smoothly. We are going to need not more than 50 shareholders, as our company is a PTY Ltd. Here are some of the positions that our organization have identified and qualifications that are required for those positions. Executive Chief Officer. They must have a master's degree in both business administration and engineering. An executive assistant, they need to have a high school diploma. Marketing manager. The marketing manager, they need to have a bachelor's degree in marketing, advertising skills, business administration, and information technology. Our financial manager need to have a minimal educational requirements to be a finance manager is a bachelor's degree in finance, business, and accounting. Customer service representative, they need a diploma in customer service professionals and administrative assistant. They should have at least a high school diploma or a general education. How are we going to be recruiting these applicants? Our human resource manager will be recruiting, interviewing, and hiring job applicants. They can post job posts that explain the job description, qualification, and application instruction on the corporate website. Thank you. I will now pass on to my next colleague to explain furthermore.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Philippine Ndlovu Florence. I am the CEO of AfriTech Valley. As my colleagues have already covered the other aspects of our business, I would like to take you through our philosophy, which is to improve the world of technology in South Africa while we remain eco-friendly and sustainable to the future generations. We want to be accessible to informal small businesses as well as big cooperatives. We are passionate about preserving the environment, therefore, our product will not harm the environment as we will recycle everything that's produced from our hub. Currently in South Africa, we have a lot of black children who walk for kilometers to get to school in the rural areas. And we believe that if we made this hub accessible to them to be able to have access to the internet, it would improve the lives of these students and it would make things so much easier for them as they could be able to do their work online without having to work for so many kilometers. And this project will not be very expensive. Therefore, it will be quite affordable for a layman who is unable to have access to the things that most of us take for granted in this day and age. In the comfort of your lounge, you can easily access the world. Whereas for somebody out there in the rural area, that's a privilege that they only dream of. Therefore, funding our project is going to give this privilege to such people. We therefore hope that you as well share in the vision of Afrotech of being passionate about improving the lives of our fellow South Africans. We would like to bring equality to everyone. Therefore, this hub will give that opportunity and will help a businessman in the rural area to be able to have the same sophistication that its competitors would have because they have access to the internet. We really hope you will find it within yourself to see the value of our vision and the difference that this hub will make in the lives of our fellow South Africans. Thank you.
Greetings to you all. My name is Gamachete Malabana, and I'll be walking you through our marketing strategy as well as our company's mission as well as our objectives. Our marketing strategy includes the 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. Product being providing a service to incubate digital innovative startup companies. These services are focusing on companies that will concentrate on fiber connection by helping bridge the divide between serviced and underserviced areas. It will assist in terms of achieving the goal of increasing connectivity, which allows for electronic learning in rural areas as well as around the townships. Promotion will use methods such as tech expos as well as advertising in our local newspapers, top performing radio stations, viral activities such as WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. Our pricing model is as follows. It focuses on subscription, being price ranges from 350 to 200,000 Rand, depending on the package that you strive for. We also have usage-based pricing, which is you paying for the product you use, and rental of services programs on a fractional basis. Other price modules would include premium packaging. Our mission as AfriTech Valley is to be the biggest leading technology hub in South Africa by the year 2023, which delivers the best products and services on demand. To address Africa's divide in terms of technological development and connectivity, after identifying that some areas that are developed and serviced and other areas are underdeveloped and underserviced. Our company goals and objectives are as follows: increase the profit margin, increase efficiency, capture a bigger market share, provide better customer services, improve employee training, and last but not least, reduce carbon emissions. Thank you so much for your time and ears. I will now pass it on to my next team leader that will explain the next genre of our business plan.
Good afternoon. I that is presenting to you today is Nyele Tingobeni. I would first like to acknowledge my professors and all my classmates and thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation. I will be taking us today through Silicon Valley strategies. So basically, to sort of outline and put everybody in the know of the strategy that we use for profitability, for market penetration, and for ensuring that the services that we offer reach as many people as they can. We have adopted 3 different strategy approaches as according to Bowman's clock strategy. Yes, I may go through a bit of the Bowman's clock strategy, but I would really like to keep it to what our company focuses on. So please bear with me as I take you through them. The first strategy will be differentiation. As my fellow group mates have already indicated that we are a tech specialist company. So this differentiation strategy approach will allow us fill the gap that has been identified within the technological and the innovation industry in South Africa, bearing in mind that South Africa is lagging behind in terms of technological changes and innovations in technology. It is therefore very imperative for us to provide a wide range of technological services from the most well-performing and new entries within the South African market. This will ensure that we bridge the gap between the newly founded entities and the entities that have been there for long. Also, our services are intended for markets that have little to no or have been underserved in terms of technology and innovation. Therefore, bringing in new entities and all the entities sort of balances the mix there. Therefore, the differentiation approach is really of great help because not only will it ensure that it serves the community as per the needs that have been drawn from a needs analysis, but it will also ensure that it speaks to the core changes that are needed within the community that it will be operating on. Say, for example, we have a Silicon Valley in Mpumalanga. Obviously, the Silicon Valley in Mpumalanga will not be the same as the one in Sandton. The one in Sandton requires advanced, fast, and the latest technology. Meanwhile, the one in Mpumalanga needs to take people through computer basics. It needs to introduce internet connectivity to them. It needs to introduce to them a wide range of basic computer, technological, and innovative things that can bring them up to speed with the rest of the world. The second approach, as according to Bowman's clock strategy, would be the focus differentiation. Now, on this one, it is sort of like revamping the differentiation strategy. So in this, like the term says, it's focused. It is in line with serving just one thing. It is intended to serve just one purpose, right? In this approach, we believe that by the time we initiate the differentiation strategy, we'll be able to bring about changes to keep up, to make sure that the people keep up or the community keeps up. By the time a community reaches a particular point, we then introduce new technology to ensure that they are not stuck in one point, but they move with the times. They try to cover the time that they have lost and cover the advances that have been there and be well educated in what is trending, what are the ideal softwares, what are the ideal computers, what are the ideal ways of doing things online, So as the community adopts, we also change the range of services that we offer to them. And this will also be done like we did in differentiation. We first draw out a needs analysis. From the needs analysis, then we see what are the changes that we need to incorporate onto the already existing products and services to ensure that the community keeps up. Now moving on to the next one. Thank you so much for bearing with me. The last approach will be the hybrid. In the hybrid, drawing from the needs analysis again, our approach here is to design our products and services to match the income demographics of the community that it serves. So if a Silicon Valley is in Sandton, the income demographics of the people living in Sandton will determine the range of products and services that will be offered in Sandton. Meanwhile, the one that perhaps is in Limpopo will be the needs analysis, and the package or the services that we provide to those people will then be designed according to the income demographics of those people there. This is to ensure that we make sure that our product matches our target market. It ensures that we are not too expensive for the people that we want to serve, and at the same time, we don't undervalue our products. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation, and if there are any questions, I am very glad and willing to listen to them and answer to them honestly. Thank you so much.